You know the tribe.
You know the vibe.
So the main conversation today is about artistry in Kenya, and now that we're going to compare it with the Kenya and South Sudan. As artistry pay in South Sudan. Yeah.
So only few artists in Kenya get the privilege or the opportunity to tap in their pipes in the tank, and the others, the money is there, but it doesn't reach them because they're not tapped to the opportunity.
So it's a matter of exposure and the consistency as well, since it's not many of them who do the modern music and in the way the world would love to take it in.
Yeah.
But we have really good performing musicians who have crossed the borders, and a good example is the guy who just did a collab with Alikiba. Motherland, shine a light. For the men who took up arms against the North are gone. Those that remain are speaking in tones we can recognize. Open the third eyes of the youth and create better men. Men who will prioritize the dreams of men whose martyrdom got doomed. Men who will reinstall smiles on the faces of Nuswan.
When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. Many years not bad niko kwa theater. Many thought to my dreams that was perjury. From doctor to poet, that jokery. How will you feed your family? That's mockery, and that's when now for myself in Calvary. A tale of rags to riches.
Hello, Wagwan. We are on another episode here, and today we are shooting from Baraza Media Lab in Kisumu for an event called
East Africa Poetical Battle 2025.
I have an amazing guest here. One is from Kenya and the other one is from South Sudan. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. We're going to start with you.
All right. My name's Significant Queer Mopor. I'm a spoken word artist. I'm a poet. I come from South Sudan.
All right.
Yeah, and Alfred Msinda, stage name Camposwal from Kenya. I'm a poet, spoken word artist, performing artist. Yeah, hizo vitu zote tunafanya.
Everything.
Kabisa.
Okay, so the main conversation today is about artistry in Kenya, and now that we're going to compare it with the Kenya and South Sudan. So clearly I'm going to ask this, but you're going to take the first slot. So does artistry pay in South Sudan?
What I can say about if it pays is depends which kind of art you've chosen to do. Right now, I can say what really pays, in as much as it's not to the core, it's music. Musicians, I'll say, are the ones who at this point now get paid, because with other types of arts like the poetry, it's not yet tapped on. Not a lot of poets would say I'm making a living from poetry, you get, but there are some artists who are solely living from that. Most of them you will not know because they do the traditional aspect of music, but they really get a lot of money from it. It pays off and they are flourishing.
I wanted to ask that.
Yeah.
Why are South Sudan, we don't know South Sudan artists?
Well, number one is exposure.
Yeah.
Not many of them are exposed, but if you were to check, it also comes with interest. So if you pick an interest of trying to find who are the artists from South Sudan, you will find we have really amazing talents who are not shown out. To me, I've seen many of them come and go, many who are very talented.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of exposure and the consistency as well, since it's not many of them who do the modern music and in the way the world would love to take it in.
Yeah.
But we have really good performing musicians who have crossed the borders, and a good example is the guy who just did a collab with Alikiba. It's called Single D. He
Yeah.
has a collaboration with Alikiba. It's called Focus.
Yeah.
And it's somebody, if you were to check out, it's good for consumption beyond South Sudan and many more other artists within the country.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to give us your view from Kenya. Does art pay in Kenya?
I'll give it an example.
Yeah.
Take the payment to be like a water tank.
Yeah.
And for you to get water, you need to tap for the water tank.
Yeah.
So only few artists in Kenya get the privilege or the opportunity to tap in their pipes in the tank, and the others, the money is there, but it doesn't reach them because they're not tapped to the opportunity. So in Kenya, I believe the money is there, but reaching where the money is now the problem. The people who are already ahead of the others in the industry take the big opportunities, and the ones who are yet to make it in the industry, they just get the peanuts. Tunaambiwa nitoke, unaitwa show, unaambiwa yo tutakulipia transport. But kuna msee mwingine mwenye anakujanga huko masaa 8 anakuja na roga show na yeye ndo analipa do mingi. So the money is there, but we yet to tap into it.
So does your government have a structure that is supporting your artists?
Honestly, the structures can be there, of which I say we may have a structure, but the problem is if it's working. The question if it's working. And for this particular case, I'll say it's working, yes, but it's not effective as it should be. What I can talk about is a union, because the union is somehow connected to the government, the union of the artists, but unfortunately it does not bring out the potentials in people. The structure is there, yes, but it does not help. As in, the government does not know who's hitting in the country. You get? So Ruto Sai may know BN. You get my point? But our president may not know who is the trending artist in the country right now. So the government, I'll say, is so busy with a lot of political focus that it has not yet tapped into what the entertainment has for the country. So that's the thing.
All right. For you in Kenya, do you think our government is supporting artists?
You can say it's more of the whispers. We yet to hear the actual sound. Like right now, the support is there, but it's more of the whispers. Very few maybe may get the opportunity to enjoy the fruits of the support of the government, but a lot of people we yet to hear the sound. Then the other thing is the division, the political division. Let's say, for example, I oppose the government, so I might not take any gig concerning the government because
that is true.
I oppose the government.
Does it happen there?
So far, what I know is we do not give the best people to perform during the big platforms. We give the people we know. And as much as this is not a completely what really happens, but in most cases you get to even see somebody you've never heard of performing in big stages. And when I'm talking about big stages, it means this is where the money is. So ukipata contract, like this is a big event of the country, say on the Independence Day. So somebody who gets to perform there is somebody who either luckily known because they are famous through their songs or because they know somebody who is organizing.
So you guys also have
it's everywhere.
Must have connections.
Same problem.
It's the same problem. The whole of Africa.
So connection is everywhere
in
this game.
It's a mask case.
Wow. So I don't know much about South Sudan. So what do you find interesting in Kenya?
There is a very huge line between the growth in Kenya compared to the one in South Sudan. And in this particular conversation, entertainment-wise, you see, you guys have very huge platforms. South Sudan don't.
You don't have?
We don't have like the platforms that allows people to grow.
You don't have completely?
Not completely. But when we put something on the negative side, it does not serve the majority.
It gets flagged.
There are a few people who may have the platform, yes.
So
to say, the concentration is in the capital.
In the capital city?
Yes. So if you get out of the capital, it reduces. It's either a little or it's not there completely.
Okay.
Yes. So you'll get to find you have a very talented person in the suburbs or small towns, but then they don't get the platform to showcase what they have. So nobody's taking them out there. Right now, this is a podcast for you guys, right? So probably the tribedla Unfiltered has opportunities for upcoming artists within Kisumu. So you get to pick them from wherever they are and bring them to such platforms and post them on your channels. So this gets to let them be known. So you can actually become famous from Kisumu. You don't have to be in the capital. You don't have to be Nairobi. And this can be stretched to, you have Mombasa, Nakuru, you know,
Yeah.
wasanii wako wengi, like from all these corners.
Yes.
But in my country, the resources from artistry, from the smaller towns, it's too small compared to what is in the center. Yes, I'll say we have a lot of people getting the opportunities to perform, to grow in the capital.
Yeah.
But in small towns, it's too slow. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So maybe you know about something about South Sudan that maybe you want to know from him, or you want to confirm from him.
I always say this about South Sudanese, like they have this love,
Yeah.
they have this unity that I feel like we're lacking as Kenyan artists. Like the way they came to the East Africa Poetica Battle,
Yeah.
they feel like a family. You know? It's like they've known each other for ages.
Yeah.
You know, but it's something I'm yet to see. I'm yet to see in Kenya. I don't know if that's how you live in South Sudan, like the unity, the compatibility, and etc., or it's just because what you want to show in front of the camera. You know?
they're showing off.
Like, I don't know if they want to show that in front of the camera, or that's the way they do, especially on the artistry side. Yeah.
Oh, that's a very interesting analysis. What I can say is somehow this is genuine. We're still growing.
Yeah, true.
In as much as tribalism is one thing that is so high for us, but as growing youth, mostly those of us who are exposed now, we've seen the world outside here, and there's nothing in hating each other, regardless of our tribes. This is something we embody, even back at home. So you see with the guys that are here, some of them I've competed with before, some of them I've shared a stage with. Like there is nothing I can say would let me hold back from interacting with them at a close range, the way we are doing here right now. So I wouldn't lie. If we were to talk about South Sudanese in general, we are not always like this. We also have hatred for ourselves from the tribal lines, from artistry lines. We have a lot of dramas online. For South Sudanese, a lot of dramas. But then you see, it's different when you come to another country. Right now, we have 64 tribes in South Sudan. That one is so, we are blinded to see that when we are in a different country. But back at home, we may be very keen to know who am I interacting with.
Back to default.
That does not refer to me actually. Me, I'm, open to all the other 63. But you'll find some of our brothers and sisters would want to, press it on ourselves to say, oh, this tribe, like an example of you being a Dinka, somebody from a different tribe would want to hold it against you because the majority of the people in the government or the ruling president is from Dinka. Maybe you would want to press it on the Luos because Agwambo is on this other side. You get my point? Yeah. So there is that, pulling of ropes when it comes to tribalism. It's very loud, but then I feel like it's also shrinking with time. Youths are also getting to realize it's not necessary.
All right. What is currently trending in your country?
What?
Currently trending in your country.
Current trend?
Trending, yeah.
Oh, trend.
Yeah.
Wow. I actually don't know, but entertainment-wise, it's the Focus remix with Ali Kiba.
Too?
Music-wise,
yeah.
The current trend between Ali Kiba and Single
That's
D.
what's trending.
Music-wise. Poetry-wise, it's the East Africa Poetic Hour Battle.
Wow.
Nice,
Yes,
nice.
I think most of the people this year are aware more than they were last year, because I think the marketing from the team here and back at home, people are aware this is happening today. So I believe this is one thing in the arena of poetry that it's trending. What else? When it comes to government, sometimes we decide to plead our faith. We don't want to comment about that.
Okay, so he's going to tell you what is trending in Kenya right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel sometimes Kenya, as a country, being led by episode. It's like a one very huge series, and each and every day there's this new episode. Each and every day.
New.
So like let me take you back just few days.
Yes.
There was the story of Chan.
Yeah.
Kenya, everyone was talking about Chan, Kenya, and you will win the Chan and etc. Immediately after Kenya was knocked out, everyone went down. Like Even if you ask someone when is the final played,
Yeah.
they
We
won't
don't
even
know.
tell you,
We don't know.
Then came the health crisis issue and SHA, the CS of health and etc. So I guess those are some of the things that are trending concerning the political side,
Yeah.
the push and pull about SHA, which hospitals are supposed to be credited the money and which ones are not. There are ghost hospitals that were found, they were credited money and they don't deserve the money actually. Maybe they were shut years ago.
That's ironical.
Yeah,
Ghost
yeah.
hospitals.
Yeah. So those are some of the things that are trending. But disclaimer:
Yeah.
what's trending today
Mhm.
might not trend tomorrow because tomorrow there's another episode. Yeah,
So
tomorrow
Kenya we trend daily on
we
different.
trend daily on
different
different
things.
issues. Kesho unaweza pata Twitter ama X huko, kuna story ingine na trend tu, unachanga hii imetokea wapi. So
But
yeah,
in Kenya,
like
something might be trending on Facebook, but not on
On
any
X.
other platform.
the other day
Yeah.
we had Oroba, trending, and
Yeah.
like Dendwale the other day trending. So each and every day new episode.
Wow. So I think we are done for this, and we're going to have one piece from you,
Okay.
maybe if most 1 minute, and then from him one of your works that you'd love to share with our fans.
Okay. So since this is a podcast, I know this will be posted after the slam.
Yeah.
So he's the only person who's gonna have a chance. But let me just do a piece called Motherland.
Okay.
So Motherland is a piece I wrote some years back. I think it's almost 3 years now ever since I wrote it. And it goes, Motherland, shine a light, for the men who took up arms against the North are gone. Those that remain are speaking in tones we can recognize. Open the third eyes of the youth and create better men. Men who will prioritize the dreams of men whose martyrdom got doomed. Men who will reinstall smiles on the faces of Nuswan, Wial. To shatter dreams of men, those that vanish with dead mentally bent, dear motherland, is in the whiteness in the flag representing peace, for it is becoming darkness that your offsprings are pointing guns at each other. So fall like dew at dawn and silence the guns. Our legs are feeble to run wars of unknown. See, when our flag flew so high 14 years ago, I thought the blood shaded on this land is stained, knowing this loom will be a fertility for eternity. So why is this soil healing, Haid? Why our villages are vesting wars? These raw fruits are bitter like corruption and nepotism. Tribalism is not a sweetness either. So motherland, take your mark and paint us green. Round of the 64 tribes to the nearest one. Shilu ladufi bor o garang yakun farhan fi yambio. Andruga fi malzara takenyile titana take deng to read for introduction. Opio, dancing dergel mamagot fisher kad kalamta gebelia should not be uttered when we speak. So motherland, freshen up and spread your wings. Teach us the art of love to reconnect our broken ties. That's where our freedom lies. Only then can we build a peaceful, united, and a prosperous South Sudan. Thank you.
Wow.
Tunafanya hivi.
The
Tunafanya
snaps,
hivi.
the poet snaps.
So where can we find you online?
Significant Queer Mopor. That's me on all social media platforms.
All right.
Yeah.
Give us some.
But poetry go deep sana, yeah? Poetry go deep. So
Thank you.
wamenambia nimepanda stage nyingi though sijaimea. See, when I was in class 4, I was gifted when Carson spoke gifted hands. And the idea of becoming a neurosurgeon was chopped down my throat, and I proudly said, when I grow up, I want to be a doctor. Many years, not bad, niko kwa theater. Many thought, to my dreams, that was perjury. From doctor to poet, that jokery. How will you feed your family? That's mockery, and that's when I for myself in Calvary. A tale of rags to riches, more of I mastered poetry, breaking the shackles of tradition that a man ought to study hard, master science, and become a doctor. And yet, I stand before you, turning the stage, my theater, stitching letters for words, injecting punchlines, prescribing pieces. My words, food for thought. Yeah, I'm supposed to be feeding you. See, you just go to school, study hard, get a good job, and over your head the roof. That's what everybody said, but in my heart, it wasn't the case. I had a talent that nobody believed in. poetry only to me seemed to be amazing, but to them it was something to be made fun of every day, every night, battling with the voices in my head, wanting me to be the person that I don't want me to be, and them not wanting me to be the person that I want me to be, mocking me every day. Joe ni burden. See, wananiambia nimesota na mistari yangu na punch, struggling na hope one day he make na stage tanibai ka lunch. I pray for you. Yes, I pray for you. I pray for you, my fellow artists on the verge of giving up. I pray for you, usi give up. I pray for me, ni stand out, hata nikikaa mbele yao nisione haya, maneno ni yale yale, ikikubamba una snap, ikikubamba take your phone out una snap. See, my name is Campos Walls, Campos, Ocampo, Locampo, get it right body between you who left. So plug in the charger kwa socket, cause I bet I'm the only one remaining kwa hii docket. Kwa kabri yangu msikuje na hizo mabuke, just drop your pieces and punchlines, they'll love it. Words in my head, washanita mentally. Yeah, Mr. Madare, na denche hadi yenye maziwa na asali, and don't forget my name, Kipiga Sali. Welcome to my world.
Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah. So IG ni Campus_World. All social media platforms Campus_World. On YouTube ni Magnifier TV. Yeah.
So as we wind up, I'm going to say that our psych now. Where I'm going to say, you know the tribe, then we go, you know the vibe.
You know the vibe.
So as we wind up, team. So let's go. You know the tribe.
You know the vibe.
See you on the next one.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you for having us.